Hi there, I'm Caitlin, also known as Mother Down Under. I am a registered nurse, hypnobirthing, childbirth, and postpartum educator based in Brisbane. Most of my clients are wanting as natural a birth process as is possible, but they aren't sure how to make that a reality. So today I'm going to share with you 10 things that you can do in pregnancy to help you prepare for a natural birth. Number one, you want to educate yourself and beyond the hospital antenatal classes. The hospital antenatal classes are more about orientating you to the hospital than providing you with a deep understanding of what's actually going to happen during labor. So, the hospital classes will cover basic information like when to head to hospital, what to pack in your bags, pharmacological pain relief options, but it's a pretty stock standard, one size fits all approach. So, if you want to feel better prepared and more in control of your experience and have a more individualized experience, it is imperative that you and your birth partner take your understanding of birth far beyond what the hospital class offers. So, this might be attending an independent childbirth education class. It might be reading, listening to podcasts, watching birth videos, but doing that work to inform yourself throughout pregnancy will really help you have a positive birth experience. Number two, you want to talk to women who have had natural births, or listen to podcasts profiling natural birth, or watch YouTube videos of natural birth. You can really learn so much from others. Number three, build your birth team. And you want to make sure that everyone is approaching birth from the same point of view. Everyone has the same goals and that everyone is there to support you. So, evidence shows that the best model of care in terms of outcomes for mothers and babies, and that's both physical and emotional outcomes. So, the best model of care is what's called a midwifery continuity model of care. And this means that you'll see the same midwife or perhaps a small team of midwives throughout your pregnancy. One of those midwives will be there at your birth, and then they also provide postpartum support. And the reason this model of care provides those physical and emotional benefits is because you and your birth partner are able to form a trusting relationship with your midwife throughout your pregnancy. So by the time you're in labor, you feel really confident in their care and you feel really well supported. So it's worth checking out what models of care are offered where you are planning to give birth. And I have a resource on my website. It's called 10 Questions for Your Caregiver, and that's a free download. I'll link to that one below. It's just a really helpful exercise. It gets you thinking about what you want from this experience, and then it has some prompts or questions that you can ask your caregiver just to figure out if what the care that they provide, if that's aligned with what you want. Number four, you want to use affirmations throughout your pregnancy to create a positive mindset and form positive beliefs. So, yes, your body does the work of labor, but you need to get your mind in the game. So, working with affirmations will instill confidence in yourself. And in doing that, it will reduce fear and therefore limit tension and pain during labor. So if you want a positive birth experience, you need to define what your version of a positive birth is, and then through targeted affirmations, keep reminding yourself of what you want. Number five, reframe pain. So yes, labor is intense. Like, it's not called labor for nothing. It is hard work, but you really want to come back to the fact that that pain is power and that pain has a purpose. And you need to learn how to work with that pain and not fight it. So I found that having an understanding of what my body was actually going to be doing during labor really helped to lessen my expectation of pain. Which brings me to the next point. Number six, make sure that you and your birth partner understand the process of birth, the hormones, the stages of labor, what your uterus is doing, how your pelvis is opening, the role that your baby plays. Birth is this really big unknown, and we are typically afraid of the unknown. But you can make birth feel a lot less unknown by understanding what's going to happen. And know, like, what Hollywood shows, what we see in the movies, that is not how birth happens. So, number seven, optimize your baby's position. So it's really important and really empowering to understand how your baby is positioned throughout your pregnancy. So you can ask your care provider to help you. They'll help you feel for your baby and to recognize landmarks that indicate your baby's position. Or you can look up belly mapping on YouTube, and those videos will take you through that process. So the ideal position for your baby to be in prior to birth is with their head down and with their body along your left side. So if your baby's not in that position, you can do daily exercises at home. You can get acupuncture, see a chiro or an osteo. All of those things can help encourage your baby to turn. If you are seeing a practitioner, just make sure you find one who specializes in pregnancy. Number 8, perineal massage. And this is not about pre-stretching your perineum. Your perineum is designed to stretch, and when it needs to stretch, it will. But the idea with perineal massage is to understand what sensations feel like in that part of your body. What does pressure feel like? What does stretching feel like? And if you become comfortable with those sensations during pregnancy, you will feel more confident when it comes to pushing during birth. So perineal massage has been shown to reduce tearing and to decrease the likelihood of having an episiotomy. So definitely worth doing some research around perineal massage, watching some how-to videos, giving it a go. Number 9, be patient at the end of your pregnancy. I know it is hard. You want to have your baby. Your care provider wants you to have your baby. Everyone around you wants you to have your baby. But an induction is a major intervention, and it's often the start of a cascade of further interventions. So as long as you are well and your baby's well, I know it's hard to wait, but it is best to wait for labor to start on its own. And number 10, take a hypnobirthing class. And yes, this is a bit of shameless self-promotion, but whether it's a hypnobirthing class with me or someone else, that class will cover everything above in much more detail and a whole lot more. So I think hypnobirthing has become more mainstream, but in case anyone has remaining doubts, it is not about having a drug-free labor or an all-natural birth, although it does definitely support you in achieving that if that's what you want. It's not about having a silent birth. It's not even about being hypnotized throughout labor. So it's about feeling prepared, feeling empowered, feeling excited, and having a really positive experience. So I hope that this has been helpful for you. Like I said, I do have more free resources available on my website. I'll link to those below. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I am very happy to help.